Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about 15 things that Rec Room needs to add, from more XP levels to more Rec Room originals. Before we get started, today's video is sponsored by VR Wave. Yep, I'm moving up in the world, I got a sponsored video, let's go. Anyway, VR Wave makes a really cool product that I had no idea was a thing before now. If you wear glasses, you probably know how annoying it is to fumble around with your headset and get it comfortably situated on your face. Well, you don't have to suffer through that anymore. It's 2022 and they make these cool prescription lenses that fit in any headset. Even if you don't wear glasses, eye strain and sleep disruptions from blue light is still something you're likely experiencing if you spend a lot of time playing VR. If you're like me and you're addicted to playing Rec Room for hours at a time, this can actually have a negative effect on your sleep schedule and your eyes. So VR Wave's blue light filters will help protect your eyes, make you feel more comfortable, and in turn, you can feel less guilty about spending 4 hours trying to beat Jumbotron for the 10th time. Bonus, it saves your actual headset lenses from getting scratched up. So check out the link to their website in the description below after the video. Now let's jump right into the 15 things that Rec Room needs to add to the game. Number 1, better age matchmaking. As an adult who plays the game, I have to say, better age separation would be so amazing. I know you can already toggle whether or not to be paired with junior accounts, but to maximize the friendship experienced in the game, I feel like an improved age matchmaking is long overdue. If it means that Rec Room creates a setting where you're encouraged to upload ID as proof of your age in order to facilitate this option, then I'm all for it. I don't mind playing the game with people of all ages, but I'll be honest, it's more fun to be able to hang out with people your own age. Number 2, rewards for good players. I've said this before and I'll say it again. There just isn't enough incentive for toxic players to change their ways. The morally conscious players don't seem to get a reward and they feel discouraged at times because the quote-unquote reward of reporting bad players feels like work. If there was a token box from coach waiting after a month or 2 or 3 of having a good reputation in the game and not being reported or banned, I think more players would feel the need to smarten up. It's hard to pick just one suggestion that I feel needs to be added, but this one is high on the list. Number 3, add gifting Rec Room Plus items and tokens. Along the same lines as gifting Inventions, I feel Rec Room should allow Rec Room Plus members to gift the exclusive items. It's already been paid for in some capacity, so non-members shouldn't have to feel completely excluded. If this is not an option, then at least remove the feature that allows these items to be wishlisted. Gifting tokens is also a no-brainer. I feel like this would open up a lucrative opportunity for the game to make even more money. There is a current workaround where you can have a friend purchase your keys in a room, but it's so complicated, most people wouldn't even think to go this route. This is like a 3-part point, but lastly, gifting items from your inventory, at least for Rec Room Plus members. We all know someone who has a super expensive outfit they'll never wear and would happily donate it or exchange it with a friend. Number 4, more Rec Room originals. I'm tired of the same 5 quests. Most people only have access to 4 because they don't have Crescendo on the Quest 2. And then the weekly challenge revolves around all the same RROs, so it feels like a Rec Room edition of Groundhog Day after a while. If we had 1 or 2 more quests, maybe a new paintball map, and another simple game like volleyball or badminton, I think it would really boost morale to the players who have been bored to tears with the current options for a long time. I know in a recent Q&A, they said they'd prefer to work on the current bugs first, but let's face it, we're used to Rec Room being full of bugs. I say we live with that fact and move towards a less responsible path with more innovation and fun. Number 5, in-game MakerPen tutorials. I love the fact that you can sign up for MakerPen classes and learn this wonderful skill. However, they take time for the teachers to orchestrate and organize, and I feel like there's gotta be a better approach. Rec Room could add a place similar to orientation, but where you can go by yourself and watch tutorials in-game on how to create with the MakerPen. I know it would be a time investment up front, but I think this laid-back method of learning would work a lot better for many, and they could figure things out at their own pace. Bonus, we'd have a lot more talented creators in the community. Number 6, add a double XP potion. Rec Room, we have some fun potions. Ego potion, high five potion, but what about a pricey 1,000 token potion that allows you a temporary XP boost? My friend Coleskill suggested this to me a while ago and I thought it was a brilliant idea, and another way that Rec Room could increase revenue. Players happy, Rec Room happy. Sounds like a win-win to me. Number 7, add dorm pets. I recently did a poll on this and it had over 3,000 votes in just a few days. Players had hundreds of comments worth of suggestions for pets they'd like to keep and take care of in their dorm, from axolotls, is that how you say it? Axolotls, to emus. This would also encourage people to log in more so that they don't come back to a dead Fido in their dorm after forgetting about Rec Room for 3 months. It's the 2022 version of a Tamagotchi pet. I probably just aged myself by saying Tamagotchi pet, but whatever. Dorm pets would be a cool addition to the game, and the excitement I got from my community post just confirms what I already suspected. People like taking care of pets, IRL or in the virtual world. Number 8, more XP levels. I think that while it takes a long time and considerable effort to get to level 50, there are many players who have been around Rec Room for long enough that there feels like there's a lack of things to strive for. If you get to level 50, I think it's only fair that you unlock another 50 levels. 100 is a much better number. And if the XP gets increasingly more with each level passed, then most people will never hit it anyways. It's more for bragging rights among those who play all the time. So Rec Room, give us the other 50. Number 9, revamp the leaderboards. The score leaderboards in rooms need a makeover in my opinion. They look rather outdated given the rest of the game's appearance, and the layout is rather clunky. I feel that if you could check the scores on RecNet, or perhaps see the top 10 players by looking at the room in your watch before visiting, a lot of people would appreciate that, and make them easier to read/navigate in general. The yellow background with black font is a little blasé at this point. Number 10. Turn off event notifications in RecNet. Now, I don't want to complain about RecNet as a whole because I actually found the latest revamp to the website fantastic. I even had to delete a couple things off this list, such as adding a feature where you could browse your favorite rooms from the site. However, having friend requests and event notifications lumped into one is kind of annoying. I'm hesitant to even have this on the list because it probably only affects Rec Room YouTubers. Imagine you wake up to having over 100 notification requests every morning. You have to set up your auto clicker, and there's just no way to avoid the event notifications. Yes, you can sort of position your mouse in between the yes and the maybe, but if you're like me, you get paranoid of accidentally declining all the friend requests. So you have to set it to hit yes to every event. And then people message you excited that you're going to their party, and you have to explain about the auto clicker, spurring disappointment. Yeah. Sorry. RecTuber problems, but still, if they just separated these two things, it would be a non-issue. Number 11, take your photos with you. How many times have you been at the end of a quest with a group of friends and you take an epic selfie? Gee, sure wish I could save this back in my dorm, someone says, and you all collectively sigh. Yes, the photo will be preserved forever on RecNet, but wouldn't it be 10 times more awesome if you could save it in-game to bring back and frame on your dorm wall? Yeah. I agree. Number 12, more laser tag tickets if you win a game. This brilliant suggestion came to me from my Discord, and I 100% agree. Anything that encourages players to have friendly and non-toxic competition is fantastic. A few bonus tickets for being a person who revives more in laser tag, or at least a bonus for winning, would make the game more interesting. And we all know the elusive bucket skin is already near impossible to get with the current token system, so what's there to lose? Number 13, longer music clips in rooms. I'm not a MakerPen expert, but I'm pretty sure you can only upload a 30-second music clip when you're building a soundtrack for a room, and that's a little disappointing. There's a nightclub I really enjoy dancing at called Club Forever Neon, and you can audibly hear where the music is stitched together, which dampens the experience slightly. Most of my suggestions of things Rec Room should add are just opinions of my own and those of my friends. I'm not saying they're feasible additions, but they're more wishful observations. So yes. Longer music clips. Number 14, gift people inventions. You can gift people clothing items, but you can't gift inventions, which I really wish Rec Room would add. Much like finding something in a store IRL that you see and gasp, I just know my friend would love this. Seeing the perfect invention for someone's dorm and not being able to purchase it for them is a little disappointing. So it's something I really wish they would add. Number 15, more emotes. I don't know if it's just because I'm constantly making thumbnails and therefore I feel like I've used the same watch emotes excessively, but there could be a few more in my opinion. Human emotions range greatly, and through our avatars, it can be difficult to express most of them. Why not add a few types of anger or crying or laughing instead of just one? Because we don't always cry, laugh, or severe rage IRL. There's varying types. And like having outfits in 5 different colors to express yourself in game, there should be a few different facial expressions for each emote. That's all I've got, you guys, but if you have a suggestion for something you think Rec Room should add, drop it in a comment below and I'll try to include it if I make a part 2. Thanks again to VR Wave for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out their website if you'd like to learn more, and come back to watch some more Rec Room content after. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.